normal. Okay, we're live, I think. Welcome to Shitcoin Talk, episode 36. I am your host at Dumb on Twitter. We got you got a special guest, Renter Rocker. How's it going, man?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we'll do some introductions, I suppose. You would tell us a little bit about yourself, Renter Rocker. Yeah, go
awesome.
for it, man.
Hey, I'm a part-time shitcoin trader, full-time wannabe rock star, and I've been slinging shitcoin since about 2014 and tweeting about it for about maybe a year now, and it's just been a lot of fun and nice little distraction. It pays marginally better than playing in a cover band, so that's cool.
That's a pretty good gig, man. Nitacoin, you want to start introductions and...
Okay, what's up, guys? I'm Nitacoin.
Dude, he's used to going lost.
Oh yeah, wow.
You can follow me on Twitter or on InvestFeed. That's where you'll see me post a lot of the good stuff. Just glad that we got the show back together and we can hang out with the boys. I'll pass it on to GrowDigi.
Yo guys, GrowDigi here. Full-time miner, trader, investor. As Nitacoin says, nice to be back on the show. Kind of been a while. Kind of excited to coming up to the autumn time, altcoins, Bitcoin, see how things go, and hand it over to Bitcoin Dad.
So guys, Bitcoin Dad, good to be back with the gang, trading shitcoins for about 3 years now, and looking forward to doing another show with you guys, and pass it on to Juggalo.
At Crypto Juggalo. Very quiet, I think.
Oh, what?
Oh, Bitcoin Dad's kind of quiet. We'll just have to listen very carefully.
Yeah. A shitcoin speculator. Came here for the learning opportunity. Stayed for the seemingly endless amounts of shenaniganery. And I'll pass it off to Ambroid.
Hi, I'm Ambroid. I am here just to pop in because no show is good without me. So
That's not true.
I'll just be
He's a
heading
chart
out.
guy.
All right.
All right.
I think
Passing it
Wood.
off to Wood, and I'm out later.
All right. Well, bye.
Hi guys, I'm Wood. I've been doing I like all sorts of different parts of altcoins. I haven't been doing much mining lately, so that's kind of my weak point right now. I want to get back into that. So these guys have hopefully some good recommendations for me there on how to do that. And I have a podcast called Blockchain Dynamics you can check out. And you'll be able to find that by searching on Google.
Yeah, check that out. Good source of information over there. Shout out to Brandon Doge. So we put a tweet out like usual to get a list of coins, and we got a lot of replies. So we're just gonna go to the troll box, I think, and
We would need
they say.
we would need like a marathon shitcoin talk to cover all these coins, I think.
I know it's like half of coin market cap probably. So I don't know. What do you guys see? Anything in the troll box we should start with, or is there anything you guys think we should start with?
Yeah, well, we'll start with, we had one tip here, so.
Oh yeah,
should
let's
start
do
there.
that. I forgot about that. Yeah, what is it? SEQ. Which I don't even know what that coin is actually called. Sequence
coin.
Do you guys know anything about this?
Well, Ambroid did leave us a chart here we can look at here. But this one was a good one for me a while back, more of a bottom feeder. So when this thing was sitting under 1,500 Satoshis, that's more or less where I was looking at it. All around, it looks great still, in my opinion. It's still doing good. It's got a bunch of news updates, I think, coming soon. I don't know what else I really want to say about it.
It's 7 million cap at the moment, 44 million total coins.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the chart. Ambroid made this beauty for us before he left. Yeah, like so. This is a new coin. I thought this was This is tied up with that dynamic coin. I thought, right?
Yeah. So this is like one of those dual blockchain coins. It's tied with dynamic and that Harmon IQ, I think it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
harmonic. It's supposed there's a weird dynamic between the two where Sequence is supposed to be backing dynamic, if I understand it right, where like Sequence is set up to go through and like adapt to the dynamic supply to help stabilize the price. So there's some sort of price stabilization mechanic involved with that. So we're probably looking into both of them if you're looking at Sequence.
Yeah, I remember when we were originally looking at it, I remember when I first mentioned this coin, I said, buy Sequence and hold it until it reaches Dynamic's market cap, and now Dynamic is actually half the market cap, so that seems more of an interesting play in my opinion right now, just because of the market caps, but both coins look good right now.
Yeah, I haven't done much research on it. I know this was a Silk coin or something, and then they rebranded, had dark. Yeah, it's a weird, cool blockchain thing. It's kind of interesting. I should do more research on this. We could look at dynamic a little bit too, and they're both good. Yeah, this one's kind of a little bit lower. It's been kind of steady. So yeah.
Can you compare both of them? I mean, do they kind of turn around
Yeah.
at the same time?
Oh God. Hold on, I did something really weird. Yeah. See, I'm not a chart guy. I'm gonna try though. Here we go. See this? I don't know if you can see this very well.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So it looks like they kind of did pump this, like June, July-ish did kind of pump, but the Sequence seems like it is a little,
Ahead of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, moving a little bit more than the other one.
And so then this Harmonique one isn't actually anywhere that I can see. Is that, you guys see that anywhere traded?
No, I have no idea. Do you even know the ticker? What the ticker is?
It says it's no ID, NOID, but I don't know. I don't see it on CoinMarketCap, so.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
We'll do a little digging on this one, I suppose. Maybe it's one of those hidden gems that not everyone's supposed to know about.
Yeah, that Harmonique IQ is the Louisiana State University Health Information Technology Company. Boom. There you guys go.
Wow. What the heck is going on?
So we've reached the point of private university blockchains.
Yeah, so this is that's more of the health record system part of it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, all in all, cool coin. Both coins, I was gonna say, are pretty good. I would say. Who's crumpling chips?
Who's eating? All right. So, if anybody else got anything to say about this?
I'm good. I think we have a million suggestions already in the troll box.
I see a lot of suggestions for Mothership, and I don't think that we've done an episode since that coin has been around. Maybe we did. I can't remember. But you guys have any opinions on Mothership?
I mean, I personally have a bag for the long term. I think.
Yeah, me too.
Project. I'm just sitting on it, not really trading it.
The whole point is it's an exchange for like the e-residency or something like that. And that's the only thing I really know about it. But so they're building an exchange.
I definitely would like to see that exchange launch and try it out. I'd like to be happy with it too. So that would be great if it's a good experience using it.
Yeah, I don't see myself signing up for an e-residency anytime soon. However, the project was shilled by enough people and the market cap was originally low enough that I had to get involved. This 5,000, just under 5,000 Satoshi range seems like another accumulation phase, probably just waiting on another update here.
Yeah, these Cryptopia coins are like Cryptopia only. The volume is pretty good.
Someone's mic's taking over.
Yeah,
Shitcoin talk at its finest. I don't know.
Yeah, just mute your mics if you're not talking here. So.
Okay, there we got it. We fixed it. Shitcoin talk. I don't know. Yeah, I got the chart up. Yeah, this is like one of those coins that is only on Cryptopia, but it's got some pretty amazing volume. There's been a few coins like that. But yeah, it's pretty sweet chart.
Actually, we saw this get listed somewhere last week. I can't remember now. Maybe it was CoinExchange.io or something. I could double
Oh
check.
yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, they're still kicking. CoinExchange.io.
Actually,
Right.
surprisingly, I've noticed a lot of people on InvestFeed platform have actually been chatting about a lot of coin exchange coins. And yeah, for me, I thought it was dead for quite a while. InvestFeed kind of took off, got quite a bit of volume there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed the volume pick up on Coin Exchange in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, there was one day I looked, it was like there were 3 coins that had over like 150 Bitcoin volume, which was like amazing for them.
They've been getting a lot of ads too lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, their exchange is kind of like minimalist. It seems like not too many bells and works, and they're adding a lot of coins. So
this is kind of interesting. Looking at the markets page on Mothership, it looks like actually that HIT BTC exchange is doing quite a bit of volume there too, versus Ethereum and that token.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Yeah, about 31% of the volume is in FX.
I'm surprised Trex hasn't added more coins. It's been a while. Same as Topia. Like they're kind of hit and miss, but Trex specifically, it's been 5 months.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Longer, yeah, maybe 2 months. I would like to see some more additions on their end. Polo's kind of waking up since we last had a show. Added a few coins, but the Polo ads aren't what they used to be, that's for sure. And what, you get 20, 30%, and they just kind of fizzle out after that. Back to accumulation, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, what's next? I see Zero Coin in the troll box. They had some news the other day. I guess they're gonna release a bunch of stuff. Masternodes, I think, is one of the things on there.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that. That's kind of
I'm not sure if it's masternodes. They said some sort of node, but I saw some tweets that said that it was masternodes, but I can't really verify that actually.
I thought they labeled it as like Z notes or something like that, but I don't know specifically the details behind it. But another anonymous type of coin that I felt was a fairly low market cap. I mean, it's currently 35 million.
Yeah, 35 million, and it's gone up a little bit the last few days, so that's the little bump in price. But
nice steady volume increases too. If you look all the way since the beginning of the year.
Yeah. And this one doesn't promise a lot when it came out in regards to like having a permanent dev, but I remember one thing that Brandon likes about it is that it's the one remaining Zcash clone without the founder's reward in it.
Yeah, this one's been kind of under the radar, I feel like. And yeah, the market cap Bitcoin Dad was talking about it was 25 million for a while there, and that's about 30 million. But I guess even that $30 million is not big anymore. I don't even know if that makes the front page of Coin Market Cap.
And I know I mentioned it to you guys, but Roger Ver is supposed to be, an investor in this also. Take that for what it's worth.
Yeah, we love that guy.
Well, there's firepower there, regardless of how you feel about it. So.
Yeah, so this one again it's different than Zcash. It's a different protocol, I think. I don't know how the privacy works, but it is a different protocol than Zcash. So, and it doesn't have the rewards, the founders rewards. I don't think so. But I'm not sure about the mining aspect because it's a different mining or algo for GPUs, I think. So I'm not sure how that's working for miners right now, or what the hash rate is or anything. So
I see a lot of people asking about Verge. I just want to put, yeah, it's a good coin. It's been a good coin for a long time. But the market cap is now $86 million. It doesn't really matter that it's only worth 160 Satoshis. Just 6 months ago, you know, it was only 1 or 2 Satoshis. So it's went up 163x in 6 months. So regardless of how good the coin is, it's still up 63x. I don't know what you want me to say on it, besides like congratulations to the people who held, and wish you the best of luck to those who actually want to play with this right now.
Yeah, if you were brave enough to buy it when it hit, you know, 50 and 40, like that was a good turnaround for it. I was actually surprised that I thought it was, you know, on its gonna die, but it definitely turned around. That was pretty surprising.
Yeah, I still have like a small position. I'm still playing it a little bit, but for anyone who's actually like, you know, looking at this because it's a cheap coin or whatever, there's a lot of coins. You know, 16 billion coins is a lot, no matter how low the Satoshi count is. All that stuff means nothing. It's the market cap you should be focusing on.
Yeah, the thing with the new traders and stuff that focus on the USD price of coins is they see this as like a fraction of a cent and they get all excited about it. But I mean, yeah, with 13 billion coins or whatever right now, that fraction of a cent adds up pretty quickly. It's not as good of a deal as you would think, I suppose.
Well, yeah, a long time problem with playing the USD value too is when you're watching the USD value, you're generally playing against Bitcoin, right? So if Bitcoin goes up, you think your altcoins are going up. These guys are selling. They don't have a clue what they're doing. I'm seeing a lot of people coming in from the USD side now. I guess in the bigger caps, it means a lot more than it does in these little caps, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Bitcoin Dad, you had something to say?
Well, I was going to say, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I find myself, it's hard being somebody who's been trading for a while, who's bought these coins at 1 or 2 sats to kind of revisit them at such high levels. I mean, obviously sky's the limit for some of these coins, but, you know, for me, it is hard to get back in some of these coins that are great, you know, that have great developers and great tech, but to get back in at it now, when a year ago we were buying it at a very small fraction of what it's currently at now, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I was shilling Verge when it was under $200,000 market cap, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here at 86 million and suggest a good buy here. So I think a lot of these coins, because there are a lot of coins that are still wickedly pumped from what they were last year. So it's definitely hard to go back on some of them and revisit, especially once they break the top 100 for me. That's kind of my barrier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to it is hard to revisit that when there are so many other coins that could be more worth your while in terms of profits and whatnot. So, you know, revisiting Verge at 40 sats, trying to get, you know, a 2 times or a 3 times is not as appealing as diving into something else that could give you better returns, I think.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know. I still think Verge is a good coin, but I'm not interested in. Not when I was buying it too, you know. It's hard to look back at it now, so I agree. How about? Oh man,
Edge.
You guys want to talk about RBX? What is RBX? Is that is that
Ryblox?
Ryblox or?
Solving the world one captcha at a time.
I thought that was XRB.
You know, that is XRB. Yeah.
What's RBX?
That's that Waves coin.
It's CryptoBucks, you fucks.
Yeah, it's that the Waves coin. Hey, look what the cat drug in.
Oh shit! Oh man, we got a bully over here. What's going on, News?
CryptoBucks.
Leaving this pile of shit that I'll be leaving permanently soon.
Nice.
Yeah, CryptoBucks took a total dive after it was delisted from Cryptopia. People, I don't think, knew that there was another exchange for it. Not very many people use the Waves decentralized exchange yet, but
why did it get delisted?
Because it's Cryptopia.
Because they had problems all the Waves.
Yeah, they didn't tell them about the Waves wallet upgrade or something. some children's drama stuff that I could
See,
care less about.
I like Cryptopia, but they were doing that, and then they did something about the what was it? The 4chan wallet. Apparently, 4chan coin. They were gonna delist it because the developer did something they couldn't fix it, and then they're doing the same thing with Signatum or something, and all this stuff. But I don't know. It seems like they have a lot of problems with devs, and a lot of other exchanges.
Well, they delisted Ryblox. I mean, obviously, death threats, you know, but they are known for just suddenly delisting coins. But you know, I still trade at Cryptopia. I still love them.
I do too. I do too.
Do that
it is kind of weird though. Then they tweet about it and stuff, and it's kind of a weird way to go about it. But you know, I still like them. So, so it got delisted from Cryptopia, and then that was pretty much it, huh?
Well, yeah. Now it's took a dive. It's like down to like 10 satoshis or something like that on the Waves network. Very little volume. Like I said, not very many people are trading there right now.
Yeah, that exchange is kind of hard. It's hard to use those exchanges. I mean, it's not really if you want to use it, you can use it, but it's not, you know, it's not as easy as logging into Cryptopia or whatever, you know.
Yeah, nobody wants to use decentralized exchanges. We all
suck.
We all want to blame the exchange admins and get our troubles resolved, just like real banks and shit. We're all a bunch of fake ass decentralized traders.
Yeah. Have you guys tried Ether Delta? That thing is so hard to use.
Yeah, I don't like that. I do use the Waves platform though, and there is a lot of coins on the Waves platform that I like. I think they have quite a few good options. They also have a lot of filth on that platform, but I do like a bunch of the coins on there.
Yeah.
In regards to RiptoBucks, one thing that we liked about that, I remember, is actually it's just one of the first Waves airdrops we had ever seen. There might have been some months prior to it, but it definitely hadn't become like airdrop after airdrop of Waves token, which was occurring for a while there when this came out. And I kind of reference back to it as, you know, an example of a Waves airdrop occasionally.
Yeah, there was, I think you're right. That was like, I don't know if it was one of the first ones. It was one of the first ones I saw, but I think it was one of the more like serious airdrops. Instead of, they had like Facebook airdrop and build the wall and all this stuff and all this weird. But it was one of the more serious ones that actually had like a kind of a theme, and they were trying to do something. So, yeah, I hope that. See, then that was the thing, that Cryptopia was going to be like the Waves asset exchange, and now that's kind of.
Well, yeah, their own coin took a hit from that too, right? Because they were going to switch Dotcoin over to the Waves platform, and it went up quite a bit, and it's dropped from like 400 satoshis to like 100 satoshis just because of the news. So,
and that could be why the drama was kind of going on with the whole delisting of the Waves tokens. Maybe there's some issue with them trying to, you know, get DOT on the Waves network or something.
Yeah, I think that had something to do with it.
Yeah,
I mean, the primary lesson is, if you're a dev, if you don't communicate with Topia, they're just gonna wreck your shit.
Yeah, you need to take them out for lunch once in a while. Just check up on them and see how they're doing and stuff. They need that, man. Let's see, we need more suggestions in the troll box. How about CoreCoin? I saw that one kind of take off earlier this week. I'm not sure why, because I thought this thing was kind of dead after it was getting delisting notices a few months ago, but evidently not.
It's been perpetually delisting, I'd say, for the past 3 years.
They shook me out, that's for sure.
The Burst developer was involved with that too at one time. Burst, Core, and Quorum were all being kind of co-developed before Adam G kind of moved in and broke up some of that action, at least as far as I understand. But I haven't followed Core since then either, so that's probably a year now.
Yeah, it's one of those coins where basically, you know, the chart looks like shit. You have to turn it to weekly or even monthly, and then you're like, oh my god, it was once, you know, 5,000% less a week ago.
Yeah, this thing has been in a weird accumulation range for forever. And yeah, they had delisting notices like every other month. And I was, I was holding it for a while, and then I was just like, dude, it's not even worth it. Like, I guess it was actually worth it. So,
It's a reminder to trade off the chart and the all the different non-tangibles, because there is no development that makes any sense.
yeah, not really. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those dead ones that came back in a big way.
I mean, to be fair, it meets the #1 criteria for whether or not you should buy a, air quotes, dead coin, which is the developer logs in at least once a month.
At least. Yeah, that's funny. Funny how that works out. Yeah, even though it's pumped up this much, almost hit 200,000 sats, it's still, I guess it was at a $12 million market cap at its peak, which still is not that big, but from a dead coin, I guess that is kind of.
It's a lot for a dead coin.
Yeah. Jesus. So, I don't know any of the developments on Core Coin. I just know that it went crazy, and I don't think a lot of people are holding it at all. So, are you guys? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Core is an older coin. What do you think? A lot of attention are moving to these newer tokens than the older coins are kind of getting overlooked.
Yeah, I would say so, definitely. I'd say people forgot about all the old coins.
All these ICOs are starting to pick up.
Yeah.
Steam, all these Ethereum ICOs that came out.
It was all the attention's on the ICOs, and then when China banned or did whatever they did, all the attention was still on the ICOs in a different way, and I don't think the attention's ever been diverted off of them.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And that's really a shame, because ICOs are really opposite to the way that we've all kind of grown used to doing things, which is, here is the value, you're going to pay this much, versus letting all of the old proof of work coins, all the old coins, it was like we determined what the value is.
Yep.
So it makes no sense to me that like the old coins wouldn't come back in a big way when people like wake up to the idea that the market is determining the value, not some nebulous developing team or, scammer of the week or Paris Hilton's strange friend. Who knows,
Mayweather on his private jet.
Yeah, it was, I'm buying stocks ICO. Like, cool, man. Good luck. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I think that even the last cycle, like, the old coins like Vertcoin or some of those other ones, they pumped, but they didn't really do much, and so it leads me to believe that maybe they're cooking something up. Some of the older ones you look at, like Blackcoin the other week, or earlier this week, had some crazy volume on Bittrex for not really. I don't know if there's any reason for that.
Well, I mean, doesn't Blackcoin have a big China type of following also? Or I want to say they were kind of.
Yeah, I think they had some pretty big markets that were.
That might have took a hit due to all the news going on with China or what have you too. Didn't it get down under 4,000 or something? I saw.
Oh yeah, it was down at like 3,300 for a little bit there.
Well, that was like Feathercoin. Like, I should have just dumped that as soon as I heard about the China news, because like for me, fundamentally, China being involved in that was like a reason that I held it for so long, because I thought, well, eventually someone will come along and jack the price over there, and then we'll ride their coattails. But now that stopped, it was like, why didn't I dump that?
Yeah.
But it's since come back, so just hold.
Yeah, it's hard saying, because the old coins, they feel like they're forgotten, so you kind of want to sell them because you think there's other shiny stuff to look at, and then one day they'll come back and you'll be like, damn it, man.
Once you dump it, then it'll go.
And they know when you dump it too. They'll definitely know. People are talking about Feathercoin in the chat. I don't know if there's anything you wanted to say about Feathercoin or anything else.
Oh, me in particular? Not really. I mean, it's for me, it's a coin that seemed to be on a lot of exchanges. It's a very old coin. I think that the oldest blockchains that are, continually well maintained will have value just because they're old. That's I don't have any other way of, backing that statement up other than just, things that come first sometimes are more valuable. So,
yeah, one thing I was just going to say on Feathercoin is the other day, the Feathercoin difficulty chart for mining there jumped up quite dramatically. And I think kind of somewhere along there that pushed the price in the coin. Anything under 1,000 Satoshis at the time was looking really good in my opinion. So not exactly sure what happened with all that, but yeah, I think Feathercoin's always been a consistent coin. I like to get involved every time it takes a nice dump.
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't last too long under 1,000. And that has the kind of same spike that like Blackcoin had in the last few days. That volume spike and the price increase as well is interesting for sure. So there's definitely something going on, and I think a lot of people are probably overlooking these coins.
Well, you're right.
That's fine.
The China dump, it's not worth anything, so they got dumped harder than a lot of the other coins, and then all the rest of us were like, shit, Feathercoin's on sale.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Bye.
All right. Do we have an update for Ryblocks? I see that in the chat as well. Is there anything going on with that, Bitcoin Dad? Oh, you're muted. Hold on.
I've been keeping that close of an eye on it as I did in the past, but they did recently release a roadmap. So the only thing I didn't like is that they're shooting for November to start talking to exchanges or getting a new ad, and it's like this is something I felt that should have been done like 6 months ago. There's a lot of them going back and forth about the distribution, then having pool issues with all the clickers. They're having like 1 million fucking clicks an hour or some crazy shit. So I feel that they're wasting a lot of time with the distribution and should just try to resolve it and just develop it to move forward rather than the distribution. If they're having a hard time with it, there's already a lot of coins out there. In my eyes, I feel that they should just burn it and move on with the development at this point rather than worrying about how they're going to distribute it and issues with the pool and whatever flaws that people are experiencing, or people using the network to get more coins or whatever the case may be with robots or I don't know what the fuck.
Right. So you think they're maybe focusing on the wrong things right now?
Personally, yeah, but you just hang in there. I feel it's a great project. I feel it's got cool tech. Obviously, the developer's hardworking, been around for a while, so I can't really hate on that. I just feel that maybe some things should be done a little differently and get faster results. It's just maybe it's more frustrating, on my end. Somebody who's been holding for a while.
Yeah, they're testing your patience. That's for sure.
Exactly.
That's what happens, man. Okay. How about BAT, Basic Attention Token? You guys have any opinions on this?
Is that one of the lower caps on Bittrex?
No, not at all.
No,
it's $225 million.
Oh, wow.
That's the Brave browser coin.
Yeah.
BAT.
Yeah, I think that the coin I think they have news coming up actually. I can't remember exactly what it was. But I really do like the Brave browser. I think that's pretty cool thing that they added up. They also added Brave Payments. It's in beta. I seen that earlier today. So that's pretty cool. You can now pay from within your browser, or it's going to be opening up pretty soon here. I think this is just a really good coin, hard accumulation in this area. It's been here for a while now. Kind of figured it was going to jump around that 7,000 Satoshi mark. Never really did get there, but definitely holding this one long term. I think the platform release is in 2 or 3 days here.
Yeah, it does. 7,000 does look like could be a good spot for sure. I could see it going back up there if they got news. I feel like a lot of these coins are at a point where any piece of positive news will send them upwards. A lot of them are kind of on the cusp of doing some sort of breakout or so it'd be interesting to watch some of these. Yeah, this one is a bigger cap coin. So
yeah, this was one of those ICOs that basically taught us how crazy people could get with claiming these tokens. If you guys recall, they raised like all their money in 30 seconds or so.
Yeah. Clogged up the Ethereum network for
over
that day
$30
or
million something.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
I was bidder at this coin for like 2 days until I got some for cheaper.
Yeah, it got listed, and there were actually lots of chances to buy it, and it's gone up and down quite a bit, to be honest. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty volatile, and it's got some pretty decent volume, 500,000 Bitcoin or whatever. So, yeah, good coin to trade, I think. But it's in this kind of range. So, I mean, I think with this thing it breaks out, it could be a pretty big.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it wants to go, but we'll wait and see. You never know with these high market caps.
Yeah, and I'm not sure the use case for the browser is they pay you for watching stuff, or I'm not exactly sure, but if there's some sort of like
The browser's got like a
use.
built-in tracker blocker and ad blocker and stuff like that, kind of built into it and stuff. So that I think is one of the main appeals to it, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Brave browser is actually pretty nice. If you haven't used it, give it a shot. I thought it worked pretty well.
I see a lot of people asking about Edge. There's not really much we can say about Edge. It was delayed 3 weeks. People oversold it. That's what happens when people start panicking and don't actually do their research in crypto.
Yeah, that was a nasty dump, man. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was way oversold there. That was ridiculous.
What was the delay? The licensing or the site itself?
Yeah, the licensing. Site's done. Site's ready.
Yeah, I
So,
saw they had a beta. Did you get in that beta by chance?
no, I didn't. I didn't bother signing up, but I did see that they had it open for 800 people or something like that. But yeah, no, all in all, I'm excited. I wouldn't let this. If you're actually looking at this coin long term, I really wouldn't let this discourage you. This is really just what happens in cryptocurrency. To be honest with you, I don't know a better way to say it than that.
Yeah, that's the crash course into trading alts for sure. Welcome. Yeah, that was brutal. It was woke up.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. It was brutal for some people, and then for other people, they finally got the bag they wanted, right? So,
they swung it at the top and picked it back up for half price almost, man.
Yeah, exactly.
In the same day, basically. Yeah, I woke up one day, it was up at 40,000, and I was like, no, nice. And then next day, I woke up, it's down at 20,000. I was like, holy shit, what happened, man? Funny. So. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think anything kind of looking at the range on that one, is looking like it was going to sit around $1, and then it kind of took off from there. Kind of came back down, got oversold. So that 25,000 Satoshi range was kind of looking. I grabbed a little bit more under 22,000. I figured why not.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Tiers.
Yeah, it should be once they get the site working and stuff, I think that it'll be gambling it's a huge market for that stuff. So I don't think that the upside is pretty enormous on this yet, but got to get the site up and running first. So, you guys see anything else in the troll box? What are these?
Well, there's a lot in the troll box here.
There's a lot.
OMG, Ubic.
Lomo coin, invest feed. You could talk a little bit about invest feed if you'd like.
We can, but then that ruins my end of the show promo.
All right. Well, okay. That's fine. Yeah. What about OMG? We should look at that. I don't know that we've looked at that one yet. What do they got here? You guys in this? Do you know much about it? Obviously, everyone's seen it, but
yeah, no, missed the ICO, didn't get involved, pumped like crazy. OMG, could have used that for my gift status, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't know much about it either, and that's probably a good thing. I bet a lot of people didn't really know about it, and that's why it went so high.
Wow, it has pumped.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure this is something I would touch. The volume is nice, but that 2,500 Bitcoin volume on Bittrex, and that's part of a decreasing trend in volume. I think I would probably avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost $1 billion market cap in what, 3 months,
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah, it definitely was up there. It was $1 billion market cap when Bitcoin was a little higher priced for sure.
Yeah, it's a Finex coin. Like if Finex is gonna list the coin, they probably bought it to high L. So the upside to it is that if they're listing it, that's an implication, and it might have short-term upside. But you got to remember they also list things timely when they need to be shorted. So
Yeah. Yep. I didn't even know that this ice. I mean, it just got listed on Bittrex one day, and then it really just took off from day one. So good for anybody that was holding that one for sure. Yeah, I figure we could hit a few more coins, maybe 2 or 3 from the troll box, and then we can do a little roundup and see what you guys have been doing the last few weeks. How you guys are holding up. Edgeless. We just did Edgeless, man. Come on. What do you guys think about Elastic?
I think it's being a fucking cock tease.
Definitely. I agree with that. Thank you for putting it so bluntly.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Elastic and other coins with kind of steady fundamentals, or there's just a decent amount of progress, they're just going to test your patience. And this kind of applies to Edgeless and and other projects as well. It's the really shitty coins that pump really quick, and just they're one and done. So
Yeah.
for coins like this, you just have to go into it and just go, all right, I guess I'm holding this shit until it moves.
Yeah, this one, it's definitely an interesting one. I was maybe unfortunate enough to buy some OTC before it got on Bittrex, so it lowered my average and stuff. But I mean, I definitely have to be holding this one for a while. But it looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, and let's clarify for the newer traders out there, when we say it moves, that doesn't mean 20%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because I got in on, I guess, like kind of the second wave, and it moved up, I don't know, 25%, and I just I think I went to bed. I didn't even think about selling even a tiny bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of, and it's kind of weird. This is like one of those coins that a lot of people on Twitter are talking about. I mean, everyone's talking about Elastic, Elastic this, Elastic that, and in the past, I'm not sure that that's such a good thing. So, I mean, this could be drawn out for a while, I think.
Well, I mean, now sentiment's a little different. You'll have, before you could post a poll and say, hey, what do you think, let's say Bitcoin price will go to? And the top one, you'd be like, oh shit, everyone's going to die if it's a high price. Now, price can move there because I'd say for the past, I don't know, 7 months or more, we're just in this hysteria where you just can't really gauge sentiment as you used to.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I've like tweeted out like a chart or something, and it gets a whole bunch of retweets and likes, and I'm like, oh god, this sucks. I don't want this many people on the ride with me. And then it goes up, and like it sustains the level it broke out from, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, things are a little different now than they were in years past. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on in the horizon for Elastic in terms of developments and stuff. It's been kind of a controversial coin. People are saying the devs did this and that, and dev ran off with the ICO funds a while ago and all this other stuff. So it's been an interesting one to follow, though. Yeah, let's hit one more, and then we can do a little roundup. How about ARC? Then maybe we'll try ARC. You guys think anything about this or no? It's pretty damn high.
Yeah, I don't know. The buy was like a long time ago.
Yep. I don't know that there's much to really say about it besides good job if you're holding it. I know Coin got shit on for speaking about this coin.
Yeah, it took people a while to get into this coin, but yeah, still got a little bag from what I had left over. Sold the majority of it.
Yeah.
A couple things, I guess, just from like a news standpoint that's coming up. We got Next has that conference coming up. Lisk has their meeting in Korea and then their conference in India. XEM has the blockchain meetup. I think Dash has a conference coming up in London. What else was there that I see? There's a lot of conferences coming up.
Yeah, XEM has a lot of conferences going on. They probably
Yeah.
I looked on the list. I saw their ticker on there more often than any of the other ones. So
Which one was that?
XEM or New Economy Movement.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and then for oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying I think that's a Chinese influenced coin. So it's interesting that that they're getting a lot of
movement now.
Yep. So.
And then for news, yeah, we got BAT. The BAT news coming up. We've got NXC has their game coming up here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What else did we have on the block here? Wasn't LMC doing something coming up here? They're 2.0.
Possibly. I guess that'll explain why it
Lomo coin.
Yep. Lomo coin. I mean, there was definitely some price movement. Big shakeout earlier this week. It went down to 500 sats, and the next day it was back up at 1,000. So, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, I think got something brewing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just do a little roundup and see what you guys have been doing the last few weeks. We haven't had a show in a while, so Noose, how's it been without us?
It's been crazy. Like we got this. I've been saying it for a while. We got this dual market going on where older coins are getting destroyed, and then these newer coins. What I mean is by listing, they've been doing well or maintaining lows, and I've been trying to stay away from some of the older ones because I don't want to be that guy that thinks I'm getting a discount at minus 80% and it goes minus 9, minus 100, minus 120 and shit. So I just been evading that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a good choice actually, because a lot of those ones did get destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, when they first started coming down, like the LBCs and the DGBs and whatnot, I was playing some waves as they kind of just ping ponged and whatnot. But I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna look at the newer ones, which they have less chart history, less majority.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It kind of sucks to.
You got a good site. One of those coins is like Wings. There's not a lot, honestly. I'm definitely not on the altar back. I'm on like selected altar back trade.
All right. Yeah. Makes sense. All right. What about you, Woody?
Let's see. I've actually been pretty busy outside of crypto for a lot of times here, but as far as like coins I'm looking at right now, I'm a little bit curious about that Bitcore coin that came out a little while ago. And also, if you had Bitcoin in a wallet at the time that they did their little split thing, then you probably have some of this coin to claim. But there's nothing in particular I actually like about it, except that it's done pretty well for a newish coin with no real real shit behind it that I know about. But
were they doing the snapshot at the same time of the Bitcoin Cash thing? Because that would have been really nice.
I don't know if it's at the
Yeah.
exact same time or not, but it's somewhere around there. You know,
Okay.
what was it? This
I'll have to
was
do some-
April. Actually, this was back in April. So
Oh, a while
A
ago.
little
Okay.
before that, but another snapshot I somehow missed in my Snapchat extravaganza.
and now it's kind of got an airdrop element to it now that I haven't totally gotten into, but you can hold some amount and get more every week from some sort of fund they have. But it's not proof of stake, which kind of would be cool too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it was what,
Besides-
Monday?
Yep, that's right. And they're on like a huge number. What are they on, like the 20th or something? I can't see it. Oh, 14th maybe. So they've been doing it.
Yeah.
But in general, I think it's just an example. I think there's actually a lot of good coins out there right now, just sort of hanging out, sitting around. And I think everybody should do their own research, you know, because that's how most of the people that have had any amount of success here probably got it.
Yeah, it's part of the fun too.
Yep, it really is.
Yeah. Find some crazy shit out there, man. All right. What about you, Bitcoin Dad? How are things going?
Things are good. Things are good. Got my eye on a couple coins. Well, I mean, Patient Tory is one that I've been talking about a lot lately. I really like the project. I like the use case in Patient Tory. Coin I'm willing to hold, you know, for a long period of time. They have a couple conferences planned here in the next, the next week. They'll be in Chicago. They're going to be in Tennessee. They're going to be in San Jose. So I really like the marketing aspect of it too. And like I said, the use case, I think it's has a good use case too with the healthcare industry and patient records. So it's a coin that I feel will be doing well here in the future. I like Pink also. I really like how they gathered the team that they did and getting the people involved. I mean, Pink's an old coin. But what was really unique, even back in 2014 when I first heard about it, so I like the people that they got involved in the marketing that they're doing and trying to raise money. So I don't mind having a position in Pink either right here. What was the one? I know Digi's on it also. Crypto Bridge is a newer coin, like a decentralized exchange that kind of flew under the radar. I know a few of us mined it. A coin that you know was like one of those blank ands where there was very little information, and then kind of as things went on, the developer updated the and page and started plugging things in, and now it's really coming together and looking pretty promising right now.
Yeah, that was one. The announcement threads that is just text, no pretty pictures, none of that other stuff. So definitely flew under the radar. And also that Patient Tory dump. I don't know if you saw that last night. Someone dumped quite a bit of Patient Tory. I saw someone was playing with walls like 600,000 Patient Tory on the sell side, just kind of throwing it out there and stuff. So it caught a little bit of a dump on that yesterday. So
Patient Toy is kind of like like Elastic. It seems like there's a lot of people on it, which makes me a little hesitant. But like I said, I'm willing to hang in there for the long haul. I really feel that their marketing and what they're doing behind it is legit, and they're really getting the word out. So I feel with time it will be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, it only take one piece of good news for that one to send it flying, because they're doing something pretty unique, I think.
Yeah, and still like I think above 100 top 100. So I think it's ranked 106 in CoinMarketCap. So it's still fairly cheap for potentially what it offers, and pretty unique with that healthcare aspect of things.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, Juggalo.
Not too much actually going on here. Kind of in a neglect period, busy with stuff outside in real life, going outside playing. Not always shit coins, so trying to keep the strategy framed around bags that could be neglected and things like that, and being very cautious in what I do and don't jump in. Kind of been gravitating more towards precision FOMO plays lately as I see them, and still kind of easing back a little bit on the mining side of things, just with a variety of things going on with the farm. But waiting on D3s and more ant miners to come. That's about it.
Yes, that's exciting.
They finally cut me off on Pink Doggy Coin, so rental games over there. But
Rest in peace,
About
dude.
it here.
From Genesis to what, a pool closed down or
pool
something?
close.
Yeah, that's a new one. Maybe not.
You had a good run.
Yeah.
Yep. More garbage
Alright.
that nobody wants.
Yeah, exactly. Someday it'll be a flash pump. You might miss it. I'm not sure. That's awesome. What about you, Grow Digi?
So yeah, been a busy few weeks. Kind of stepped up my mining game recently. Got a few more miners in. Got invested in a few more ICOs. Kind of being a bit more selective of the ICOs I'm looking at recently, and kind of the ones I'm investing in. Couple of good projects I invested in recently that I want to talk about. First one is InvestFeed, so social media platform, kind of similar to Twitter. Really looking to get people interacting with each other, stuff like that. Kind of maybe get off Twitter and then kind of look to promote themselves on there. It's done quite well. Another one was BQX, so kind of a digital asset management platform. Kind of went under the radar, was a relatively low capped ICO, seems to be doing quite well now. Two projects, kind of ICOs I'm looking at that are coming up quite similar really. One is Digital Assets Power Play, very similar, so that's digital asset management platform. And I believe that it kind of uses trading bots to kind of bring in revenue for you. So that's one that I really like. And another one is quite similar to InvestFeed coming out, which is Power. Quite similar, so looking for a streaming platform and information hub and stuff like that. So I think that digital assets Power plays out tomorrow, Power's out next Sunday, I think. In terms of the mining game, kind of done quite well recently. Been quite a good few proof of work coins coming out, and I think with this whole ICO ban in China and stuff like that, I think we're going to see a lot of projects gravitating more towards this proof of work model in the future. The one that Bitcoin Dad mentioned was Bridgecoin, so decentralized exchange, proof of work, kind of ideal for what people are looking for right now. It kind of ticks both boxes. Another coin that mine done quite well recently is VIVO, which is a masternode coin. So I believe this masternode hype seems to be coming back around quite recently. Relatively low coin supply, I believe it's 200,000 available, and then this developer's got quite a high pre-mine. It's 1,000 VIVO for a masternode, and I believe the returns around about 10 to 20 VIVO a day, which, you know, kind of based on the current price is actually a very good return.
Yeah.
So finally, one kind of last coin we're looking at is kind of Pure, which is quite similar, masternode coin X11. So I'm quite interested to see how this one pans out as well. But definitely kind of looking more towards proof of work coins over the next couple of months. I think this is going to be really big again. And I think it's interesting now that, you know, a lot of ASICs have flooded the market where they end up going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was going to mention. There's going to be a lot of people probably hunting Script and X11 with all of the new Antminer L3 pluses and D3s finally shipping and things along those lines. So probably not a bad idea to keep an eye on some of those networks.
Yeah, I was wondering, like most masternode coins are X11. Is there like any other masternode coins that are a different algorithm, or is it just X11 is masternode?
I assume that's the easiest code base that they can work off, and the dev can just copy it and be ready to go.
It's from Dash or whatever, so it's probably copy paste. Okay.
I think,
that makes sense.
Yeah, if there's any updates in the future, it's easier for them to just copy it off that code than maybe one that they've altered themselves.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, it's a good point.
All right, need a coin. How's it going?
Wow,
man?
I don't know, going after Digi there, that was quite the summary. Yeah, wow, that was quite impressive, Digi. So I'm going to try and step up on that a little bit. I'll just start with what he was talking about earlier with InvestFeed. It's probably my favorite project right now. You can get in there, use the hashtags or the cash tags and see what everyone's investing in, what people are talking about. You can also, the benefits that it has on Twitter is it has a watch list in the side, so you can actually watch about 10 coins. They got USD value up there for now. They should be adding the BTC value really soon here. Then you can actually click on other people's feeds and see what their watch lists are. So that's really cool. Major updates that it'll have coming up is the portfolio tracker, just anything to do with the trading from within this site. That'll be really, really big when that comes. I've actually noticed a bigger gain in followers from here than from Twitter. So there's a lot of people on InvestFeed right now. Another coin that I really like that I've been supporting for a while is that co-found it. It had an ICO that just finished up the other day. I think this is a necessary coin with all the ICOs and screwing up the ETH network and everything. They do a lot of research before they let these coins come on their network, so it makes it a little bit better, I would say. So co-found it, I'm a big fan of. Obviously, Edgeless, I'm not giving up on that yet. I just actually bought more because people have no patience, and I do. So I will win in the long term because that's how it works in crypto. So I'm going to keep holding on to this. I don't really know. I don't really have anything else I really feel like shilling right now. There's a lot of good coins out there, a lot of good projects. But kind of what Wood said, half the fun is going and finding them yourselves, doing your own research. Twitter, if you want my shit posting, you can find me there. If you want my picks and what I'm looking at, you can find me on InvestFeed. That's pretty much it.
Dude, I will say one thing. I signed up for InvestFeed and it automatically followed you.
Yeah, man, because I'm boss. That's why. So,
How much did you have to pay for that? Like,
bro,
God
if you
damn.
look at my feed, I didn't have to pay anything. Like you should be lucky that thing's for free.
Yeah, I unfollowed everyone
Just for
except for you.
toilet. Just
So
everyone
I'm
else.
only following you right now. So you got one follower from me.
That's
Good.
great, man.
I thought that was funny. Yeah, I was like,
I love your
Bitcoin's already
support.
on here. Yeah, salute, man. All right, Renter Rocker.
Hey guys, just I'll make this quick. I know we're running out of time. Thanks a lot to all of you for having me on. It was awesome, and thanks for sharing your knowledge over the years. Like I've definitely learned a lot from most of you.
Yeah, sweet dude.
But and hopefully it's been fun and will continue to be fun. So boy, as far as what I'm in, I just got to say, you know, I agree with Bitcoin Dad. Pink is a really, really good project. Like I heard about the disaster relief work they were doing and like donated through their donation link, and it was really easy. And you know, it's just nice to have that kind of thing in the ecosphere too. So I really like that. I'm in some of the smaller cap X11 coins. I agree that I think stuff like INFX, which is consistently developed, very low market cap for Bittrex. Some interesting things going on, talking about some new mining algorithm or something they're trying to develop. They've got some things they need to fix. I think we were talking about that how their coin count is off or something.
Yeah, I think the block they got it. I think it's just CoinMarketCap needs to put the other block explorer on there or something. It's like off by 1 million coins, so it cap's a little higher, but it's still not very big at all.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like 1.6 million instead of 1 million, so $1.6 million market cap.
Oh yeah, that's gonna stop me from buying it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, so that and I don't know, the other thing that I'm in that you've probably seen me tweet about a lot is SAFEX. I think that's a pretty good project. That's one of those dual blockchain coins, and the second blockchain I guess is due to come out soon. Developer Dan Daybeck travels all over the world, promotes. He seems to be one of the hardest working devs out there. So for me, that's like a definite hold, right up there with you know, moo to say that word too, because that's another, you know, coin that I've had since the beginning, and I'm just never gonna let go of it. But anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks again for having me, guys. It was awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for coming on. As for me, mine a few things. There's the bridge coin. I'm on that a little bit. Mining at home, mining Ubix still and Decred. Been buying a lot of coins. Actually, I've been shopping quite a bit with some small risk percentage, so I can actually go into quite a bit. You know, AMP, AMP is one that I bought a few days ago. Black coin, just kind of shopping around, buying everything that's dying. Basically, is kind of my strategy. And you can add to it on the way down if you don't spend too much money up front. So it's kind of what I'm looking at. But been kind of not home, so kind of slacking a little bit. But yeah, not much going on. Just surviving out here. Bitcoin going all crazy and stuff. So yeah, doing all right. So I guess that's it for episode 36. I appreciate you guys coming on. We'll
yeah,
do
make
this.
sure you click the like button and subscribe.
Yeah, like us.
Like, it's really easy. Just click the button.
And we promise we're not gonna have another show in 4 months. So
yeah,
hopefully
no, summer's over. I
often.
think we're getting back onto the swing of things. I'm off vacation here in the next week, so we'll do it more often for sure. It's been sad without you guys. It's been so hard for me. So yeah, subscribe, follow. I'll put the description or the Twitter links in the description, and follow us, and go on InvestFeed and follow Nitacoin. He needs that, man.
That's all it's about, man. Just follow me there. Team Nitacoin. Hashtag Team Nitacoin.
Team Nitacoin.
Why isn't it trending yet? Come on, guys.
All right, let's get it worldwide. All right, until next time. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.